This video is the answer for Lesson 17, number 6, that looks like this. Sarah's bank offers personal loans for 1 to 5 years at 7.5% per year, compounded monthly. Determine the number of months required for Sarah to repay an $18,000 loan from her bank using monthly payments of $500. Round your answer up to the nearest whole month. Now, what information is given to us in the question? First of all, we know the interest rate. The interest rate is given as 7.5% compounded monthly. So to find that, we're going to take 0.075, we're going to divide by 12, and we are going to get 0.00625. So that is our monthly interest rate. Then we notice that we are given our principal, the amount that we are borrowing. And the principal is $18,000. The next thing is the payment that's being made every month. The payment amount is $500. All right, now, you could do this by hand, and it could become tedious, but we can use technology. And the technology we would use is found on your computer. If you open up your Outlook and click on the 9 little squares, you have a program there called Microsoft Excel, and it's perfect for this. We're going to make a new blank document. It's already set up for you in rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., and columns, A, B, C, D, and so on. Where they meet, there's a square or a rectangle there, and that's called a cell. To use Microsoft Excel, you are going to type into the cell. Now, the first cell we want to be the period number. Okay, what month is it? Okay, the next we want it to be our principal. Then we want our rate. Actually, we'll call this our interest rate. Interest paid, we'll call it. I'm going to widen that a little bit. And then we're going to have our new balance, which is our principal plus our interest paid. I'm going to widen that a little bit. Then we are going to add to that the column payment, and then we're going to have our final monthly balance. Okay, and I'll widen that. So, month 1. We start with $18,000. The interest she pays for borrowing that money for 1 month can be calculated using equals for a formula, 0.00625, that's our rate, times our principal. All right, so it's added an extra $112. So how much she owes now is our principal amount. So I'm going to hit equals for a formula, click on the principal, click plus add, and click on the interest paid. That's what she owes now. But she comes in with a payment, and the payment's $500. So we're going to take equals for a formula. We're going to take our new balance, but we're going to subtract our payment. Okay, so that's what she owes now. So what's our final balance? Is that payment amount. Okay, month 2. Our principal becomes our final balance from the month before. So we're going to hit equals, we're going to hit the cell containing the amount, and it will copy it over for us. Now, we want the interest paid, so we're going to click equals, click on the amount, and press enter. And it copies that formula for us, except that it didn't change, so we have a problem. Now, to edit a formula, we have to go back, and notice up here, we left it at sort of the B2, but really we want to copy it down. So I'm going to click this little box, and I'm going to copy it. Okay, and that's the way that you would do rate, so that it will copy as you come down. So you'll notice now that in cell B3, it does change the address. So our new balance, we can copy that down because they're just values. Our payment, we can copy that down. And then our new balance, we can copy that down. But if you notice, our numbers look a little bit out of control, so to speak, a little bit high. So we want to format it nicely. So we're going to highlight the cells. We're going to click at the down arrow to the right of General. We'll come to the very bottom, and it says More Number Formats. We're going to click on that, and we're going to click on Number, and we want it to 2 decimal places. And then we'll click on OK. Oh, that looks a lot better. Now we can see what we're doing. Now you can make some adjustments to the rows so that you can see your data better. Okay, now I'm going to highlight the next one, and I'm going to copy it down. Okay, things are looking good. Now, do I want to do this till I get to 0? No. So I'm going to highlight from A2 to F4. I'm going to click that little square, and I'm going to drag it all the way down to, I think, maybe 45. And nothing changed. So I'm going to have to hit undo and see what went wrong. Okay, we know that cell's correct because that went back to this one. We know that one's right. We know that one's right. We know that one's right. And we know that one's right. That one's right. That one's right. So let's just take these 2 and see what happens. Is that looking better? Ah, yes. So now let's try that. Practice makes perfect in Excel, I tell you. Okay. Now, if you come down, you'll notice that we have 1, and we're going down, and we're going down, and we're going down, and then we get to 40. But we still have a balance, so it said we had to round up. So here is our answer. I'm going to just give it a bit of pizzazz. I'm going to shade it. Oh, that's changing the color. I'm going to shade it. All right. So the answer is 41 months. And that happens to be the correct answer. Now, as good people go, we always save our work. So we'll go to File. We'll go to Save As. Okay, we're going to save it in our OneDrive. So we're going to hit up here, and we're going to call it Lesson17 Question 6. And hit Save. All right, and there you have a chart or a table in which you've calculated your answers. Well done. See you in the next video.